Man, we talk to no girl. That goofy little bastard didn't want to talk to no girl. That goofy bastard want to roll man dick all down his throat.
It's all my playlist of gay, man. Oh my god. What's wrong with me?
You don't know. You didn't know he was gay. Nobody know. I knew he was gay when he was a kid. This kid is a faggot. I had all this. But he can sing so damn good. I had his album. So shit. I had all them CDs. I was young when he first came. I was like 20, 21. He's like 11 years old. And this kid sing like shit. Can we talk for
She
a
might.
minute? That's that song. That's that song. Play that song. I don't care what the song about it. Too long.
You're breaking. You are breaking. I don't know why. I don't know if it's on my end.
No, I know why. No, that's yours. I'm in a bad area.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm in a
Well,
bad
anyway,
area.
Harry Booney,
Yeah.
Sana. Good afternoon,
Hold on, play
family.
this.
Name.
Hold on, play. You are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I know he's even live yet. Shit. Uh, play. Damn, I ain't even gonna go live. What you play the song that Prince wrote for him? Do you like some homework after work? I just shit go. I said, damn, that's kind of old for Tevin Campbell to be singing shit like that. Shit. Kid ain't number like 13. Prince,
What's the name of the
Prince,
song?
what you doing, man? Huh?
What's the name of the song?
So say something in my mind.
Something in my mind.
No. I'm trying to think. No, think about it in my mind. Hold on. Tevin Camp. Say I don't know the name of it. So this is a Tevin Campbell song that Prince wrote. What the name of that damn song?
Round and round.
Nah. Oh yeah, he wrote that one too. I forgot about that. Right? Nah, not the round and round. That was good for him to write that one for Tevin Campbell. Round and round. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, you right. I forgot. Prince wrote that one too. Nah, like to do you after school, like some homework. This, what's the name of that song? Uh, candle, candlelight, candlelight dinner, some shit like that. They Tevin Campbell candlelight dinner. How'd that shit go? Oh, let me. I'll look it up my damn. What's the name of that song? God damn it. The song, slow song. Hey Google, what's the name of the song Prince wrote with Tevin Campbell? Slow song. With a bunch of. Oh, it's called. Yes. It's called SHHH.
By.
By Tevin Campbell. He sings it,
Oh,
but Prince wrote it. Prince wrote Tevin a lot of songs at the beginning of his career. Break it dash. I don't want to. I say, Tevin too young to be singing this kind of shit. I know he didn't want no coochie. You know he wanted some big penis up in him.
wow.
Then you next no kid, he getting caught in Hollywood having sex with it. I mean, Prince that. I wrote this. I wrote this with Tevin Campbell. He might have been too young to sing it, but he did a good job on it. Break it down. Shh.
Nobody else to hear the sounds. This love is a private affair. Interrupt the flow, no, they better not dare. We got to break it all down. In the daytime, I think not. I'd rather do you
Do
after
you
school like
do like some homework? Am I getting you hot? You want to do it after school like some homework?
this, then we have to stop. I'd rather wait till everyone's fast asleep than do it in the kitchen on a tabletop. Oh, we got to break it on down. Ooh, break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. This love is a private affair. Interrupt the flow, no, they better not dare. We got to break it all down. Can you hear me? We got to break it all down. Candlelight, no, I don't think so. The crackle of the flame will just spoil the flow. Besides, I can be your fire, baby. Dripping all over like the ball
Follow wax. I know how that candlelight goes, but them candles get real waxy.
down. Nobody else to hear
In the sun.
this love.
Them candles get them candles can get waxy on your ass.
You got
Your own thing.
all the way down.
What's Kevin like 13, 14 years old singing this shit? Come on, break it on down. Be quiet. Getting the coochie in the bathroom. Keep it right quiet. I forgot
This
about
is
that
not the
song.
vibe. This is
That is
not the
what,
culture
Jeremy?
show. This is not the vibe show. This is not the culture show. If you want the music, hit us with it.
Don't be
No,
jealous of my great singing.
no.
Oh,
You
we
couldn't
got
tell.
the
You couldn't tell. Oh, you couldn't tell. You was dying. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
tell me. We got
Look
to
at
break
you.
it on down.
Oh my God. Happy 25, family. Good afternoon, good evening. 46 minutes past the top of the hour right here in the 254. Karibuni sana. Shout out to DJ Stemmed. Shout out to Shelly Lefty. Shout out to Festus. Shout out to Jared. Shout out to another dummy black man. Karibu
Good
to
to see you,
everyone.
Jared. How you doing, brother?
To everyone who's joining us on YouTube, on Twitter, on our Rumble page, on our Beachwood page, on our show page, on our radio station, on our Spotify, on Spreaker, everywhere, Manze. Ensure you have our
Everywhere.
application on.
Everywhere because we got to break it on down. Right. We don't need no candles. As
Period.
Tevin just said,
You're doing it
you know.
right. Mm-hmm.
All right. Candles. You use candles, you can get kind of messed up. Shit. I know.
Wow,
I,
wow.
I
Anyway,
know. That's what I said. Wow, shit.
Karibuni to our family. Hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. How was your weekend, kid? We know you were sick. You don't even need to tell us.
That's an inside joke between me and Joby. We keep that way inside. But anyway, yeah,
Mhm. We know you were sick.
my,
You don't need to
yeah,
tell
I was
us why.
sick. I was sick, man. That's where I was at. I was on a whole bunch of blankets. Shout out that this one guy just watched his video today talking about the same thing. You can sweat everything out. Yeah, that's old African shit. Sweat shit out you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Anyway,
said,
Karibuni Sana. Today we shall be all
Sapi
over
Sana.
place, but specifically we shall be focusing on a video I shall be sharing from Beachwood.
You,
As
you want to talk
you
about
can
the
see,
reptilians?
mm-hmm,
I'm surprised. Yeah, you see their eyes. It's
mm-hmm,
talking about it's reptile energy. So what you learn is the spiritual. I told you people that actually run the world are controlled spiritually by this entity that you call in your Bible the devil. It's not that made up shit. It's the demiurge, Yaldabaoth, and it's a reptile energy that you energy is low vibrational and it looks like a reptile. So you're looking at your eye have a slit now that low vibrational
you break.
you call it demon. Okay. I'm breaking
Okay,
up.
yeah, but we shall be sharing that specific video where we have someone like Nancy Pelosi, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, admitting they are reptilians, and it goes further, actually also showing and revealing details that we didn't see on the this past event that was at the DNC, where we had Kamala Harris and different things that were taken down there, and including where there was a live abortion promoted by Kamala Harris, and so many
Yeah.
people literally. And it is
Evil.
so crazy, so much that is literally spoken on that particular video, and it's just, again, it classifies literally in general. We're dealing with really cold-blooded reptilians,
Yeah.
literally
When you
blooded.
just that close, like you're dealing with low vibrational entities that are now in this dimension that have now taken over bodies. The Africans do that. That goes to ancient teachings of Thoth. I think it's part of the damn shit too. See that he's just as wicked. And you go back to the Emerald Tablets. Sometimes you look up the Emerald Tablets to talk. Those that's telling you in the Emerald Tablets, the first part of it about the snake, about the reptiles. But you wouldn't be able to see them unless you're able to switch vibration.
Hmm.
Unless you're able to manipulate the vibration, the frequency, they can stay hidden in human form. Only through being able to manipulate, as we used to do because of our vibration, be able to manipulate the frequency in a certain space, then you can see, oh, goddamn, it's a reptilian motherfucker here. But you couldn't see it because they would look like a human. I always see all the old Hollywood stories. They would tell you, I was sitting in there and turned around, the motherfucker was a big ass reptile. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. You're talking crazy because they can shape shift and look like a human being. And people thought this was crazy. Like I said, they told you They know all this stuff because, like they told you, the Bigfoot is a made-up thing. Because the Bigfoot is them. They're made from Bigfoot, the white people, and all these other people.
Mhm.
And now these people put cameras out in the woods, and now you got these Bigfoot sightings every damn where now.
Mhm.
I said, you can't tell me that's a man in a fucking gorilla. Ain't nobody running around the world with gorilla suits on, hiding out in the woods and shit. He's a fucking Bigfoot all over the goddamn planet.
Mhm.
And who's got the Bigfoot DNA? A Bigfoot is nothing but a Neanderthal. Who has Neanderthal genetics? East Indian, Asian,
All of them.
Caucasian, all of them. They're Neanderthal. That's what a Bigfoot is. They'll show you a picture of like some fucked up looking white man. That was enough. Neanderthals are Bigfoot. And that's them. They want to, oh, they don't exist. It's all made up. No. You know, I send these videos to Joby real quick. So many videos I get that because people start being smart, just leave cameras in the woods. You say, oh, there's no clear pictures. There's no clear sightings. Damn, TikTok, you got 30,000 videos on these motherfuckers walking around and shit all over the world. Shit, they go Bigfoot, they go another one. There's another Bigfoot, there's another one. Can't call them hoaxes. Those are real fucking Bigfoot. Neanderthals. They never died out. Well, the Neanderthal died out, became the white man. Get out of here with that shit. Oh, they fake made up science. It's all fraudulent. Died out, became a white man. Get out of here. That shit. And an Asian man and an East Indian. Get your ass out of here with that crazy shit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
the,
so that the video has so many details, and shout out to Jiba Jabba. It's like he manifested this, and it has happened because I believe this conversation shall be taking us all the way to so many details. We'll see slightly how Keith kindly slightly use words that can be coded on
code
YouTube.
words. I'm gonna use code words. I'll use
Yeah,
code words. Let me just
yeah.
somebody big for them. Big for
Okay.
what? What?
Anyway, karibuni sana IC and Sankinon in the building. Shout out to Jiba Jaba one more time. Lando, karibuni sana. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. Happy new month. Hope you're ready for the week and everything literally that 2024 has in store for the rest of the year. But as Kid gets that particular video, as we wait, I have this one I want to share. And I was literally looking at this video and I was doing my research, and I went a little bit into, you know, taking some reviews and research again deeper to see how effective this was. I'm talking about the 1980s. That was a tax that actually did affect a lot of Black Americans, and which till to date still actually is very, very pressing to majority of the Black Americans, and not just Black Americans, but I've seen this also recently. You saw Kenya demonstrating about us rejecting the financial bill, which was of course going to hike our taxes and making the life of so many even so unbearable, despite having lack of job opportunities and so much. So I was watching this video, and after this I'm gonna share another one, and it made me just question. It's crazy how you oppress people this much, and the same money you're getting out of them, you're using it for war, funding for so many agendas that actually do not make sense but just benefit you. It's crazy. I just questioned literally, and I was doing still when I was still doing my research. I bumped into some Israel story, which I shall share also later, but these funds is going back to the same people literally who are controlling all these agendas. It is so crazy. But let me share this.
We know that the police are here to protect and serve. So in this protect and serve, except in Ferguson, they looked at that Black population as revenue generators. So you're doing 26 and a 25, boom, ticket. I don't think you fully stopped at that stop sign. Boom, ticket. Looks like you've got a broken tail light. Boom, ticket. And this is a working class neighborhood.
And so when you start hitting this neighborhood, this community with $50 tickets, $25 tickets, $80 tickets,
making money
and
off
you
them.
think about what that means, you pay the ticket or you pay your rent. You pay the ticket or you keep food on the table. You keep the lights on. There's not disposable income here.
Nope.
When you don't pay
Poor.
that ticket, the next time you're doing 26 and a 25, because now there's a warrant out for your arrest.
Yep.
Then you are jailed. And then the entire criminal justice process of fines and court fees and bail are all pulling from this working class Black community. By the time when Ferguson blew, those fines and those tickets accounted for 25%
of the damn
Ferguson's operating budget.
Income. Wow. Quarter of their budget. Quarter. Wow. Yeah, quarter of the budget. So when Michael Brown was murdered in the streets, if you guys know Ferguson, that was outside of St. Louis. You guys know that. Ferguson is a Black suburb outside the major city of St. Louis. Anybody's been in St. Louis today, boy, it looks like a hellhole. I ain't been in St. Louis in a couple of years. Last time I was there, I was like, God damn, this motherfucker's, boy, you know, the money that left that bitch, all the businesses that went to China, all the manufacturing is gone. You're like, this motherfucker here, it's becoming another Detroit. Like, shit, city is hollowed out. So what happened to Ferguson? You guys realize Michael Brown was killed in the street, supposedly trying to steal something at one of these stores, you know, somehow. Mm-hmm. So that caused the riot and caused the Black people to finally uprise and begin to burn the city down to the ground because of all the mistreatment that happened, because of the oppression.
The oppression gets even more crazy, especially right now with everything going on. Like I said, with the video I shall be sharing, it's crazy. The oppression gets even way worse now. For all the things you've been working for, other people are benefiting just by coming in and settling and getting all the funds. You know, $30,000 for get a new home while you've been paying.
They getting $150,000 in California. Getting this $150,000. Everybody's like, what? Wait. People sleeping in the streets. People can't afford the rent. You talking about $150,000 for people not even? Yeah. You look that up, Toby. The California offers $150,000 for immigrants for homes, and citizens cannot apply because they want that civil war to happen. They know you're going to be angry. How do you do this? How's this even possible? You give a motherfucker $150,000 and also family. That's why you can't vote for Camilla. That's also your Social Security money that you've been working with your retirement money. A motherfucking politician ain't got the right to give nobody your motherfucking money. You ain't worked for it. I'm giving you. Go ahead, Joe.
The next. Yeah, God damn, this is crazy. 150. This is a lot of money. Yeah, I see this one. California Democrats. Let me get this correctly.
And you wonder why Black people, you're supposed to turn your back on the Democratic Party long time. You don't have any parties. You don't be attached to the Republican or the Democratic Party. Especially not the goddamn no good Democrats. There's nothing the Black hangers of head, bootleg, dick sucking niggas can ever have you do. Pay to keep vote for these bastards. You can't even get a home loan. You can't get no loan. You're Black. That's your goddamn credit exemplary. Go ahead, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. It says the Democrats in California passed the bill to give illegal immigrants $150,000 home loans.
They already passed it. It already passed. All they need is the governor, Gavin. He said he's going to stop. It's already passed law. You got motherfuckers that like Kenny. I got cousins and families in California that can't fucking survive. Calling me with their bullshit. Can I move to Florida? How's Florida?
And that
I
is
told you niggas. I told you niggas to move out of
that is
California a long time ago. Go ahead, Joey. What?
mhm. That is just a down payment because they're saying that the state will fund a program that
That's
is
all
going
you
to be
need. That's all you need. $150,000, Joey. That's a down payment. That's right. So how much 150 grand is? Give me 150 grand as a down payment.
that's $1 billion here in Africa. Come on, I know that's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money.
Yeah. $150,000? Shit. You can't give no reparations to nobody black. The money you owe black people. You can't give no reparations. You can't give black people shit and say in our face, we're not giving you niggas shit. You kick rocks and suck eggs, niggas. If you gonna tell us you're gonna bring illegal aliens up in this motherfucker and give them everything, and you got morons still coming in my face talking about voting Democratic and voting Camilla Harris, these wicked, man, you don't get out of my face talking this fuck nigga shit. I'm about to do something I don't want to do to you. You better get your ignorant ass out my goddamn face. But I don't think black people are that stupid no more.
Crazy. So let me share this one.
So determines who pays and how
I think this was 3 years ago, according to this video.
much based on income. A new book
They was
is
already
highlighting how
considered.
also
They just passed it though now, Joby. So they probably were considering it.
Mm-hmm.
They probably already considered doing it. It's already in the works.
I recently spoke with Dorothy Brown.
But they passed that shit this year, a couple of months ago. Because I know they just asked Nancy Pelosi about it, since she is because remember that video gonna show they asked Nancy Pelosi about this, even though she's not a state representative of California. She represents California in the Congress, in the national Congress, in the national political sphere. She's not a state representative like she represents the state in a state capacity, but she represents the state in a national capacity because she's a sitting congresswoman from California. But she has nothing to do with the laws that are backed by the legislative of California and the governor there. But she knows, they asked us to, what do you feel about it? I think it's right. It's the American dream. She said, what? You get $50,000 to motherfuckers? And you got homeless people out here? You got people that went to war for you motherfuckers? With their fucking dicks blown off, living in a goddamn hut? The fuck are you talking about? I don't think they always raid, family, always raid your Social Security fund. They always raid that shit. Oh, we raided it. It's supposed to be illegal. But of course, they control it. So they just do it. They steal all your damn retirement money. They've been stealing the shit. That's a fact. You look it up. Oh, one day we might put it back and then we don't. Because none of them get in trouble. That money's supposed to be locked away, but nah. Your retirement money, don't think they use all that shit to pay for these little immigrants. Because they're going to collapse this country. That's the whole game. What do you think this is about? You can't give a million motherfuckers $150,000. Millions of immigrants. They'll bankrupt the country. And that's what that's what the Jays are trying to do. That's what they mean to do. Implode this bitch. While they move to China and live their new empire and give everybody monkeypox and this pox and that pox and all that other shit. Vaccines and all that other shit. Okay? It's to implode the country financially. To blow this motherfucker up and finally completely bankrupt this bitch. You can't give millions of immigrants $150,000 from where? From the working, damn, you're gonna come from the rich. We know tax dollars come from the working people. Rich people don't pay no fucking taxes. It comes from us. We all broke. Everybody in America's broke. Everybody's struggling. Credit cards overdrawn. Motherfuckers can't pay their own mortgages now. Can't afford the rent. So who in their common mind would say, well, okay, we're already broke and fucked up. Let's give some more money to people who ain't even legal. Who would do that? You wouldn't, unless you tend to bankrupt the country. That was the whole thing. Implode this bitch so you can't find out that it was the Jays who fucked you up back in 1913. A lot of you white people finally waking up and realize who the fuck has been going on. So they try to implode it before everybody wake up, because they know you're coming after their ass. While they quietly move their ass to China. Ching chang chong chong, ching chang chong chang chong. They know you motherfuckers are waking up. And they know, unlike black people, you're gonna come and do some damage. There's gonna be some goddamn blood in the streets. There's gonna be some hanging going on and some shooting in the heads going on. You ain't like, white people ain't like black people. They ain't like, oh, let's all forgive. Let's all try to understand. Now, fuck all that shit. And they know it. Try to implode this bitch and get out of here and leave you broke and fucked up so you can't retaliate with all the shit they've done. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay? This whole thing doesn't make any goddamn sense. You're like, who would do this? A crazy man wouldn't do no shit like this. Unless you partially retarded. This doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me share this very quickly as we get to one.
Law and author of The Whiteness of Wealth, How the Tax System Impoverishes Black Americans and How We Can Fix It. Ms. Brown, as we head into tax filing day, you wrote an entire book based on all the things that you uncovered when you started to go through your parents' taxes and how really the system is designed unequally. How did it start?
Well, it starts with a tax system that we wouldn't even know there's this racially disparate impact because the IRS doesn't collect and publish statistics by race. So I became a detective of sorts, and
now this is a fraudulent institution. Now it's illegal.
To basically show how tax
the Rothschild created
white
fraudulent institution,
disadvantaging Black Americans when we engage in the same activities.
So, for example, marriage. How is it different by race?
White Americans are more likely to have one single wage earner with the other spouse staying at home. Black Americans are more likely to have two equal wage earners contributing roughly the same amount. Tax law gives the single wage earning household a tax cut, but the other household with two full-time workers contributing equal amounts, they don't get a tax cut. And for decades, they paid higher taxes called the marriage penalty.
One of the largest sources of wealth in America has been the ability to own real estate and profit from it. But you say that that breaks down differently when it comes to Black Americans and white Americans.
The majority of white Americans own homes. The majority of Black Americans are renters. We don't allow a tax break to rent, but we allow a tax break for home ownership. White Americans own homes in predominantly white neighborhoods. Black Americans own homes in racially diverse or all Black neighborhoods. Most homeownership appreciation is in the all-white neighborhood. We have a tax break for appreciation on our homes. If we sell our homes for a loss, no tax break. And what the research shows is Black homeowners are more likely to sell their home for a non-deductible loss.
Somebody's going to look at this and say, this, you know what, these are just market forces, right? But you're saying that property taxes are also so connected to how school districts are funded.
Black and brown neighborhoods may have high tax rates, but because the value of the property is so low, they're not able to spend as much money on K through 12. But the real problem is the federal government is subsidizing this racist market. They disadvantage us when we buy homes through tax policy.
What kinds of policies should we be thinking about to try
to always keep Black people on the bottom?
We should think of about
That
a
was the whole.
system that is a
That's the
lot
whole thing. The
fairer and a
government's
lot
designed to
simpler.
keep black people on the bottom globally. So that's what you see here. Everybody, all these legal immigrants come out and get 150,000. Come ain't never gave you no $150,000 to do a motherfucking thing. Not if you black. Not if you black in this motherfucking country. These motherfuckers ain't it's your, oh, just get a good credit rating, get a good job, and maybe you'll be able to get a house. They ain't tell these immigrants none of that shit. Get a good education, get a good credit rating, none of that shit. Just get your funky ass out of prison from whatever fucked up third world country you came from. Get across the border and we'll give you 150 grand. Are you out your fucking mind? Go ahead, Joe.
Simpler, which is all income is taxed the same. Income from stock is taxed the same as income from wages. And we
It's
should
not.
get rid of these deductions and loopholes that disproportionately benefit white Americans.
Is there any kind of bipartisan consensus on any sort
White
of
people
policy
through
prescriptions as
stealing
you
and
start
slavery,
looking
they
at
got more
ways
assets.
that
Through generations
people
of
are?
assets, white people have more money because what? Because their wealth was built off the back of slavery that we built. The reason why this bitch became the richest country on the planet is because of slavery. That's undeniable. Why white people are wealthy is because of slavery. 40 years of not having to pay anybody any motherfucking money. All that wealth coming back to these white people and their generations create generational wealth that left black people in America and around the globe 40 years behind in wealth. Because whether you're in America or around the world, all wealth is built off slavery or African colonization. All of it. Globally. That's a fact. So the white people want to give up that shit. It comes down equals on an equal playing field, they always lose. They want to talk all this stupid shit about you black people are stupid, you're fucked up, you're savage. They don't ever want to be equal with us. Equal playing field, they always lose.
Mm-hmm.
Not willing to talk about create no equal playing field, no equal taxes and other shit with you. Everything's got to be a scam to benefit them.
But let me go to the comments very quickly. Shout out to everyone with us in the building. Shout out to everyone also live with us on these other streams, that is on Rumble, on BitChute, on the show page, on the radio station, and also on Spreaker Live, rather those who catch the shows on Spotify. I see John Mosquito with some comments, Jiba Jabba as well. Let me start from where? Let me see. I see Jiba Jabba was saying, John Mosquito says, Brother Keith, is there anywhere in America you actually like LOL?
Who said that? What happened? What now?
Is there anywhere in America you like?
Where's that? Anywhere in America that I like? What now?
John Mosquito is asking, is there anywhere in America you like?
That I like?
Yeah.
I like Florida. Shit. I say it's great for black people. No, there's no safe place for black people in this country. But as far as liking, that place I like. Would I like to live there? I still like my home state of California. I wouldn't live in that motherfucker. I wouldn't live in California if you paid me. I like Texas. I love Texas. I could live in Texas because you pretty much left the fuck alone. I don't like nobody bothering me. I want no government tell me what the fuck I want to do. In Texas, I can come out and blow your fucking head off. You come out fucking around my damn yard, fucking around my ranch. Come out with my things, and I can do what I need to do with you. Get your ass off my property. So that's what I do. I love Texas. Okay. Is there any place I love more than it's Texas, and that's where I'm headed right now. I love Texas. As racist as Texas can be, but you got the right in Texas to put in work. That's what I like. I like that put in some work. You get to talking crazy, I can put in some work on your ass. Go ahead, Joe.
Lando, he says the entire system is a system of slave management. Criminals manipulate people with a gun and call it law. And I also
Exactly.
see unsunken one is mad about, of course, is tax dollars. Yes, your tax dollars are being the one being given to these immigrants. And I also see Jabba Jabba says, who the F voted for that? For that, surely not the public, of course. It's a law, it's just been passed without your consent, whether they're taking it from your bank account or not. It's none of your business, Jabba Jabba. And Ansan can also says they'll give you the loan with FTAP rate. And also see says black population in California is down to 6%. And Jibba Jabba also says the average home price is $450,000. So that's
Exactly.
one down payment. God damn. And I also see
In
Derek.
California's more than that. I think look this up, Joe. So what's the average home price in California? It's got to be about $500,000. Might be higher than that. What's the average home price? And that average means some bullshit home. That's the average. That's some bullshit. So say, what is the average price of a home in California? I think it's 500,000, which means it costs you $500,000 to get some bullshit.
Okay, they're saying that the median price of a single family
Yeah,
home here
that's what I'm
is
asking.
843.
So 800,000. I knew I was. So it's almost $1,000,000. Some
Yeah.
bullshit home, the medium price, Joby, the cheapest price for a fuck person, right? It's $800,000. You know I can do with Africa now. I can buy like 4 mansions. Like, yeah,
You're
that.
wealthy for the
Yeah.
rest of your life. God damn. Let me calculate how much that. Damn, that's a
Hey,
lot of
hey,
money.
that's not a nice house, Joby. That's the
I
medium fucked
know.
up. That's the medium fucked up house.
Damn. Let me see. Just a minute, you guys.
I mean, mansions I can buy in Africa and live chill, crazy. God damn. In Nairobi, walking around balling like a motherfucker in Nairobi. What you doing? Girl, don't you see I'm balling? Fuck wrong with you? Get on out of here. Get your ass out of here. Ask me questions.
Let me show you a house you can get very quickly, just a little bit, family. What a house you
Yeah.
can get before we move on. 100 and what the heck? There's a lot of money.
That was an 800,000. You look at house at 800,000. You mean? That's the average price. That's just a down payment exactly. They got to come up with 700,000 more dollars. They'll give them a job to do something. I knew it was over 500 grand. You wonder why I don't live in California no more? What? What? I don't know. Motherfucker can afford to stay there.
This is
I
a
knew when I got
whole
the.
this is a whole bungalow for yourself, like man,
that's, that's right, Joby. This
literally.
Kenyan home. That's right. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look what you get in Kenya. The pool, the big ass house. Look at that. You wonder why I'm gonna retire in Africa? All right. Don't keep asking me no stupid shit.
Hmm. Anyway, damn, this is crazy. That's a lot of money. Anyway, and I
That's
also see
right.
Derek Leon says years back they're saying that they were going to give illegals 450,000, and Danny Harrison Karibu Sana as well. He says it's not going to be any more social security anymore. That was Franklin Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt. I think they've been stealing from it ever since, but this will be the complete bankrupting of it. So that's what they're doing. And you know it's gonna be castinization of them now going after these people. You know, the people that you can't say. Too many people know who they are now. The people that we can't say. Okay? They know some backlash coming. They're gonna be coming for them. They're gonna be doing white people. They coming to get that ass. So no,
Mhm.
ain't gonna be no, well, we don't know what's going on. Nope, ain't got nothing to lose. They've been stolen from me. Time to go get some goddamn street justice. See, them sticky bastards already. You can look at the Jays. Look, what is the Jay migration into Shanghai, China right now? Wow. All these Jays are now in Shanghai. Wow.
And Sankinon also says that the immigrants are getting bold. Of course, they're also coming to demand rent. They're overthrowing your landlord. Danny Orison also says the politicians are all compromised. They know this is a bad economic plan. However, the next video I'm about to share is going to be actually talking about that.
They can't do nothing about it. They've all got caught as being homosexuals, child rapists, child pedophiles. You know, the CIA and the Mossad have all caught them. They're all compromised. You know, you gonna say nothing. You know, they're gonna show you dick in this little girl's mouth. You understand that? You know, I didn't know I was gonna put my dick in it. Yeah, you can put the dick back in the kid's mouth. Okay? And if you don't do it, we tell you that we're gonna expose your nasty ass. Then we're gonna lock your ass up.
And that is also Jiba Jabba. He says most people under 50 grand can't itemize. So owning is irrelevant for taxes. Most of us earn less than 4 grand.
Exactly.
40 grand.
We can't itemize. 40 grand a year. Yeah, so we can't itemize. Exactly. We've always been the impoverished clan, especially we're more impoverished now after that MLK psyop. Oh, let's give all our communities and all join white people and all that shit. Let the white people teach our children. Our children the dumbest shit. I can't even listen to nobody young talk. They're like, man, what the fuck are you saying? Shut up. You moron. Shit. Be quiet. Shit. It sounds like a bad rap album. Be quiet. God damn. Can you put a coherent sentence together? Can you put a sentence that makes some sense?
You say this sound like what?
Like a bad rap album. Shit. One of my daughters years ago, my daughter's all grown up. It's almost like 20 years ago. My daughter's a teenager. I was one of these fucking kids in my house. And I was like, in there, listen, I said, hey, Mr. Newsom, I be doing, I be saying, hey, your daughter 5, 6, you know. I'm like, what? What? I said, whoa. I said, what? I was like, I put my daughter over. I said, hey, let me tell you one goddamn thing. You better get this motherfucker out of my house. And you better get rid of this moron. You know, your daughters don't want to listen to you. Dad, come on. Listen here, God damn it. I don't know if you're going to hide this. I don't know if you're going to hide this moron. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. But you better not bring this idiot back around me and your mother ever again. I mean that shit. You'll be paying for all your own shit. Got that? Okay? All the things you love, your car to go to drive to school, all that shit is done. Don't ever bring this moron to my house again. And so he had the nerve to hear me tell me that he got offended. This kid, he's like 17. I don't like to make, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my house, I'll shoot the shit out your ass. You better get your stupid ass out my damn doorway. I don't know how my daughter got fucked up with your dumb ass anyway. You better get your ass out of here, you fucking moron. You know what your future, let me predict your future, kid. You're going to be in prison, and you're going to be mopping up some floor in a goddamn bathroom. That's your future. Huh?
Is that where he is right now?
I don't know, Joe. That's damn near 20 years ago. How the hell did I know? That's like 15 years. How the hell I know he's at? How do I know what happened to his ass? He never showed up again. I mean, I don't care what. Like I kept up with his ass. So I meant don't bring his ass back around. She didn't. Whether she was dating him on the slide, that's on her. Women, you know, I know my daughter's a teenager. She gonna do what she gonna do. She's not gonna listen to me. But don't bring that motherfucker back over here. She like driving to school in her car and all that shit. I tell my kids I'm gonna do something, I mean it. You're gonna be catching the bus to school like everybody else now, motherfucker. Bring this moron up in here.
But I also
Talking
see
about. Go ahead.
Danny says redining locked out of the loan market. That's why I quoted the book Sundown, A Hidden Dimension of American Racism, and that book tells you why we are in this situation. Okay, and I also see who's there. Okay.
We're in a situation. Nah, I told you well. It's not just that. We're in a situation because black men are immature. I told you years ago. If you want to make enough money, I've been told people that. If you do group economics, black men come together, $100 a month. As long as you're mature, you can raise $100,000 in a year, and you can buy buildings and other shit. Every time I said it, nobody wanted to do it, so I just shut the fuck up about it. Do it myself. You can do it in America. It don't take nothing. It don't take no protesting for you to do that.
Mm-hmm. And you also add your tax money. Sorry. Yeah, you also add that your tax money mainly goes to the central bank. This is why Kennedy wanted to get rid of it. And the central bankers have the Secret Service, had the Secret Service kill him through the magic bullet theory. Of course, John Mosquito is also asking, do you guys build your homes anymore over there? Yeah, actually we do. If you can get the land, because actually we're talking about that today with Shmani. The problem of, I think, buying lands, especially right now with the kind of leaders we have, you don't know who's gonna pop up. Because I remember with my dad,
we own shit,
and then immediately we saw some goons come and they raided our home and all the community, and we were forced to literally move out. And following up later, we were told it was Ruto who had paid some goons actually to come and attack us, and it was a serious attack because they were given guns and all that. But yeah, if you get your own land and just start from the scratch building, and find also trustworthy people like Samia Sulu was talking about, in
Africa, you're going to find trustworthy people, which is hard. The African man has become a slouch, so you got to always be on them. You ever get mad because I'm on the workers at work? I say, hey, what the fuck is being done? What's this? I said to tell you. So out to the young lady said when she went to Ghana, she said, I'm paying for bill like Joe was paying for bill. I come in and just be peeking as she was hiding in the bush and seeing 17 men just standing around doing fucking nothing. So I said, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're on the clock. What are you doing? She said she gotta stay in the bush with a machete. Shit. Because you don't, shit gets stolen, just like Samir Sulu said. Somehow shit just gets taken off the site. And then nobody does no work. You gotta be constantly on somebody's ass. And this is Africa. This ain't Ghana. Go ahead, Joby.
I had a friend of mine who was having a construction site going on, and she trusted her carpenters, right?
Keep it real, Joby. Go ahead, keep it real.
She trusted her carpenters. Then she was not around, of course. She was the one sending money, but going back to reconfirm everything, because eventually they took the wrong materials that she didn't want. So going to reconfirm actually all the prices, they had conned her like double the price. So I was like, God, then you can trust these people, No, you have to be there. You have to be there.
Like she said, you gotta be able to get, because Africa's been set up as a scam continent now because of the corruption. Everybody, so it's down the culture, okay? The culture of corruption. So you got to be because everybody's trying to scam. I got a person right now I'm probably going to get rid of. I'm be honest. I love to be honest because there's some scamming shit going on. And once I go to a certain point in life, I get rid of you, okay? You can scam for so long until I say, scam over, nigga. Time to hit the streets, because that's the culture of Africans, and that's why the Chinese don't want to fuck with the Africans. We bring our own Chinese people over here. Turks don't we bring our own people. They don't want to hire the African. As Joby said, it's the corrupt shit. Prices don't make sense. Now I got 10 different new prices. Like what? Samantha Lou, you're going to job. Stop stealing shit off the job. You're stealing shit off job sites.
Man, it's sad. It's
You
sad.
goddamn, you're fucking, you're showing up to the site drunk.
If you want people to trust you, work with them. Just okay, not
Yeah, you got to know. You got to get good people around you. A game place, but Africa, you got to be especially diligent. As that lady said, you got to be diligent. I had to be in the goddamn bush with a machete. Damn, a machete. Yeah, motherfuckers standing around getting paid, not doing a goddamn thing.
And as we can get to continue, I also see Jerome Muscuri was saying all this modernized slang enough to give anyone a migraine. And Juba Juba also says most small rural towns outside Pittsburgh, blacks are isolated to one or two streets in the town. And that Jerome Mosquito says, Joby, I was referring to the building houses in America, not Kenya. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, but I've given you some tip, Jerome Mosquito. Say thank you.
Nah, we don't got trades. They took us out the trades, Mosquito. So most of the trades we don't have. So most black men don't know how to build houses anymore. You have a few coming out of slavery. Remember, African Americans knew how to build everything because we the ones building everything on these plantations for fucking free. Okay? So all the trades are the knives we had. And so that's why when we left, all these towns were popping up all throughout America because we had the skills to build our own cities. But eventually those skills got lost through integration. And they stopped having trade schools in our high school because they want those trades to go to white men. And so the African men started losing those trades. So yes, a few men that know how to make houses, no. Yes, but not like it used to be, like all black men knew how to build shit. Because we came out the plantations. All black men knew how to build shit. That was our that's the people who were building on the plantations with the black men. So so do most black men know how to build shit today? Hell no.
No.
I don't know how to build no fucking house.
But as we get to continue, also say Jiba Jaba says, as we get to the next video, our main video of our conversation, Jiba Jaba is asking, is it difficult to do a land search in Kenya? Not really. Again, you have to find someone you need to trust, because I'll give you the experience again with my dad. He also had someone who he trusted, but for them, I don't know if they knew or they didn't know that this land either was grabbed by Ruto or it was another scheme of them just getting money, because for him, he did get his money back because he found someone to sell the land to, but you have to find someone you really, really trust. It's really...
you have to find someone like Wallace.
I wouldn't say it's hard, either is it easy. You just need to find literally people you can trust, because you're going to pour your money, but this person, you'll never see them again. Especially for our black American brothers and sisters, they suffer that a lot. You come here, pour money, someone has told you, hey, yes, a good deal, blindly. You're dealing with an African who just takes, you're going to get a deal for maybe $1,000 and you're there excited. You're like, wow, what?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna cry alone.
You'll come back. You'll come back and say, hey, what you doing on my goddamn land? I bought this land for $1,000. The hell you did. I ain't sold you my land.
You'll cry alone. So you have to do your research before you make any investment, number one.
Yeah, if you guys would know, I got Wallace out there. Wallace is good at knowing land and how to acquire land that's not tied down to somebody. So just let me know.
Yeah.
At the DNC convention, I'm just not trying to laugh. I'm so blown away by the enormity of it. They killed 25 people right there in front of God and everybody, in front of law enforcement. It's legalized infanticide. and they showed it off to the world how proud they were that they killed 25 people. Their papers, if you follow them through, talk about wanting to abort children 2 years after they're born.
Hey friends, Sean from SGT Report. Thank you so much for coming on back to the show. That was my good friend, attorney Todd Callender. And what are we talking about? We're talking about the mobile abortion vans, thanks to Planned Parenthood, down at the DNC in Chicago. And by the way, that shape-shifting witch, Nancy Pelosi, well, she just told us exactly who they are. Cold-blooded reptilians. Before we start this important broadcast about all the real news the horror media sees fit to omit, just a quick word about our sponsor. Guys, how do you feel after you eat a big meal? You know, digestive issues are caused by a potential toxin that's in all of the, quote, healthy foods that scientists have been telling us to eat with that fraudulent food pyramid. And this toxin causes digestive issues, according to Dr. Gundry.
You can fast forward that, Joey.
Yeah, kindly ensure you have our application on the Blackout Fire Network instead of this one. Kindly ensure you have our Blackout Fire Network application. I'll remind you, okay, and go check our Blackout Fire Network store. We have amazing products over there. We have beauty supplements, hair supplements, we have minerals, vitamins. For those who are working out, in case you want to check out any amazing supplements that can help you.
I'm almost done with, still working on it. Still working on that store. So should be done like in 2 more weeks. Up and running.
Yes.
Got the vitamin D. Got the moringa powder. Everything we need. So I got it all coming together.
Welcome back. Thank you so very, very much for click and play. Sean from SGT Report here. I'm sad to report that Dr. Lee Vliet can't be with us today. She's got IT issues up the yin-yang over at truthforhealth.org. And I've reached out to my good friend Eric, our webmaster, to see if he could help a little bit. And we wish Doc well. Hopefully she'll be back in 2 weeks. I do have the esteemed Todd Callender on the line. How are you, Todd?
Esteemed. I'm great. Thanks for the kind offer to be here, and thank you for the kind characterization.
Well, you are. I don't think Shakespeare was wrong. You know, kill all the lawyers first, but not you, not Mr. Renz. There's some good ones out there. And you know, where I wanted to start today, my friend, is with this clip from Jimmy Dore, who I really do like, boots on the ground in Chicago. And he makes the observation that what is weird is that they could fence in miles and miles of Chicago overnight, but couldn't do this at the Capitol for the Jan 6 protests, even though they had a month's notice that huge numbers of protesters had planned to go. And of course, it was the FBI infiltrators that caused so much havoc there. And it wasn't an insurrection. We know that. The real insurrection is what you're about to see right here.
So here we are in Chicago. We are nowhere near the United Center or the McCormick Place. No, we're miles away. And you see what they're doing? This is in the richest neighborhood in Chicago. This is the Gold Coast. Look, show them. Show what they're doing. So imagine if they had this kind of urgency at the U.S.-Mexico border. Look, this whole street is shut off.
Right here, close
all
down.
blocked out.
The neighbors
Right.
don't know it.
I'm going to sound this under, and we'll let it play because it's really quite shocking, except for, you know, it reminds me a lot of Biden's inauguration. Same kind of vibe, Todd, same kind of vibe. These people have no support, and I'll let you take it from there, but compare and contrast this clip from Dan Scavino, as shared by our friend, and we know, we are truly up against pure evil. So compare and contrast what you just saw to this, and it's night. It's a battle between darkness and light.
Oh, it is.
100%. The whole world should see it by now.
Yeah, I think so. Let me first say about what Jimmy Dore was doing and whatnot. First of all, I like the guy. I think he's got a wonderful sense of humor. It's very dry and to the point and factual, and I appreciate that very much. One thing I wanted to point out is that in other cities, yours, as a matter of fact, when there were BLM riots and things were burnt down, it was later come to find that the bricks and volatile materials used to burn down parts of cities were actually confined to areas that had already been designated as redos, right, as urban renewal areas. They're already marked for destruction. So they basically got the BLM people to go ahead and blow it up, burn it down. It was just a different way of doing in Maui, or California, as a case maybe, where our friend Deborah
Hey,
lives.
Mike, man, it's late with that shit, Mike, man. Late with that shit, man. We all know that Bill was bricks. That 4 years ago. The black people all their own shit down, so they would come in and rebuild it and kick the niggas out of there because now they couldn't afford to live there anymore. Get the niggas to do the heavy lift. Get they since we cost us money to tear shit down. Get these.
We lost Keith over there. He's in a bad area. But shout out to 10 Speed, Karibu Sana.
So anyway, I just wanted you to be aware that here we are in Chicago, and he's showing us the Gold Coast, otherwise known as where all the money lives, and they're protecting themselves with a wall. But I can absolutely assure you the bricks were dropped off, as were the volatile materials for the Molotov cocktails. They were putting that in the poor sections that they were going to mark for urban renewal anyway.
What an excellent observation. That hadn't even occurred to me. You know, they're turning Chicago into a police state. I didn't factor that component into it. Of course, the wealthy will be protected.
Dense housing, you bet.
Oh, this is probably how they'll play it during Bolshevik Revolution 2.0.
It's a C40 city. Look it up. Chicago is one of the C40 cities. What does that mean? It was pre-designated as a 15-minute city. You know, we used to think of concentration camps like what we interned Japanese in World War II, right, in parts of the United States, including my home state of Colorado. At an internment camp, Japanese people were put there because they were a threat to national security. Now the concentration camps are called C40 cities. Every one of these cities has a big beltway around it, a big highway, and it's loaded already up with the 5G kill towers and things of that nature. It's an invisible prison. They are turning 15-minute cities into a modern-day concentration camp where they will shut your heart off at will. The technology already exists.
My goodness. Have you ever seen the picture of I think it's a Planned Parenthood headquarters somewhere that looks a lot like a step pyramid, right? Where they used to sacrifice children.
Wow, no.
I'll try to find that photo and splice it in because it really is what they celebrate. I mean, it's all they celebrate.
Dear God.
Okay, let me play this.
I understand why they, and like I told you, why they would kill children and sacrifice them. So remember I told you about they took down my boy's channel, finally got his ass. I told you have light beams that are from this Yoda brother who's not connected back to the true creator. And so they need to feed off energy. The reason why you would sacrifice children and especially virgin women, because their energy was higher. So you would throw their ass off those pyramids in Aztec culture, part of Mayan culture, and Inca culture in South America and Central America, because you were feeding these entities. And these entities, what we call reptiles, that's that energy that are housed in these motherfuckers walking around, and you think they're human. They are not. So they're doing it right in front of your face, but you don't know none of this knowledge. And when I tell you, you're like, oh shit, I can't even believe that. It sounds so fantastical. But it's the facts. White people are nothing but avatars for low vibrational energy. That's what's housed in these fucking things. They're walking around as human beings, but they're really demonic. So with Planned Parenthood, those other shit, to the kids, all you're doing is doing baby sacrifices to the same fucking entity. That's who really runs the world behind the scenes, these dark forces, these dark entities. So when they talk about, most white people don't even know the whole story behind this, because they still call for that Jesus fake shit. These boys are talking about some made-up cracker who ain't never lived. So they never can ever come, because this came way before they fake Jesus shit. They can never get down to the true nature of what the fuck is happening. Because they're white with a fucked up pineal gland too. They're just as compromised and fucked up as the people they're calling evil. Because Trump is not their savior. I told you, that fake shooting Trump is fake. He supports the same people, same Jays, So they're just as immoral as the other motherfuckers are. Go ahead, Joby.
Identity politics and lies. And here's what was going on outside the DNC in Chicago.
Planned Parenthood is at the DNC. They have a truck out there and they are doing live abortions for free. According to Bridget, at the end of the day today, Tuesday, they will have done 25 abortions. Just want to pause for a moment. 25 human beings, sons and daughters, children, sacrificed at the DNC in the name of abortion rights.
My dear God.
Planned Parenthood, the biggest abortion chain, gets $500 million
My dear God.
through
Pause that. See, why is white ass about my dear God? My dear God. The black kid that's still living that's 5 years old that needs help, he'd be like, fuck him. Let him suffer. That's the name in Africa. Fuck him. What about the Africans? Fuck him. So let the bastards pull themselves up by their bootstraps. So all that my dear God shit he's talking about, spare me. Spare me your my dear God shit. Because if the kid is born, he believes the kid's supposed to still be fucked up. You know? So he doesn't believe you should kill him in the womb. If the kid makes it out the womb, then you go kill his ass now. Okay? That's these white people's politics. All that, oh my dear God. Oh dear God. Get out of here with that shit. Go ahead, Joe.
I think about the pagan rituals of child sacrifice. It is not just your body. There's another human life present. How is it my right as a woman or as a mother to kill my child? I do not have that right.
It just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it's hard to process, isn't it? I mean, that nation is in the grip of such evil. And,
it makes you want to throw. Ask these two crackers, what about the reparations for black people for the murder, enslavement, colonization? I don't believe black people should get shit. Oh my God. So they're both, their morality, family, the white people is dubious. Oh my God. So they really don't have any morality. It's all fake. They have situational ethics, right? And contradictional morality. The white people have. Oh my God. If you ask these two crackers right here, should black people get reparations for the enslavement, for rape, beating, and torture, and colonization they have suffered throughout the years? Oh, no, of course not. I don't believe none of that shit. Oh, dear God. So their morality is fraudulent. It's situational ethics they have. Based on the situation. Because white people are ethically, they don't have any ethics. They're ethically fucked up. So don't get all comments and, oh, dear God. He's so bad. Their ethics depends on the situation. It's moral relativism, right? And situational ethics with these people. Their ethics is phony. Go ahead, Jogan.
Bored with it. And by the way, Walt, I really think he showed his true colors. That's his disabled son. And I don't know how he can live down this clip. That behavior is behavior that has certainly gone on behind closed doors for some period of time, because bullying behavior leaves me.
Well, no, I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of stuff about this guy lately, including there was a newspaper clip about his stomach being pumped for ingesting horse semen.
Horse semen.
DWIs. He's lied about his rank. I mean, he's an evil dude. Yeah. I mean, and you need no more evidence.
We know a lot of you white people be sucking horses' dicks. We know it. We know you put your mouth on a horse's dick and suck all the semen out of it.
Would it put him on display?
I've got
one of these. Is that what that's about?
One wonders too, because you can just see the anger and the disgust in his face. I mean, this is probably how the man feels about we, the American people, in his heart. He is a communist. And by the way, what do all of these people have in common? Cardi B, Nas, The Weeknd, Meg Thee Stallion, Taylor Swift, Doja Cat, Timberlake, Sam Smith. Well, they all want Kamala Harris and the Demon Rats to have 4 more years.
4 more years of death and destruction, because that's really what it is. My, that's just so disturbing. What does it take, Sean?
Well, it takes a great awakening, and it also takes the ending of rigged elections. So let me play this clip from Nancy Pelosi, who finally told the truth. And I think based on that last picture, and in fact, everything I've shared so far in this broadcast, this is maybe one of the most honest things this witch has ever said.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win.
Discreet. Wow. Okay, deep state.
Reptilian.
They trade in secrets. They trade in flesh. Okay, more kids missing across that southern border than can possibly be counted. I mean, more than 100,000 children now missing.
Yes,
human trafficking.
200,000 every year.
She let the cat out of the bag. They're discreet, cold-blooded reptilians. And I think that's hyperbolic. I think she's truly been captured by the spirit of Satan.
No, I think that's exactly right. And I know people that have gone before her in her official capacity saying, hey, I'm a constituent of yours. I need help for X, Y, and Z. And my understanding is that she spends money like a drunken sailor. That she will, yeah, sure, I'll throw money. And it makes sense, right? It's not her money. What does she care? They just print some more. And so she keeps her constituents happy. And that's how come she's still there. They don't give a crap about her identity politics. They don't give a crap about anything else. She's just throwing money at people. They're effectively buying votes. And that's what happens when you put people like that in front of, in front of the world, in front of our government, as a leader, as a selected leader, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
In fact, isn't she the daughter of some mafia guy?
Yeah,
but I know her husband, having some sort of fling with a man who tried to hit him over the head with a hammer. By the way, her husband has awfully good luck with stocks.
Yeah, there is that. No, I'm serious. Look at that. And then she's
her dad was mayor of Baltimore. He had mob ties. Yes, that's factual. Her dad was mobbed up with the mob, and her dad was the mayor of Baltimore, Maryland. She was a child. Awesome. How they got to California, I do not know. How they got all the way from Maryland all the way to San Francisco, I don't know that part of the story, but her daddy was the mayor of Baltimore.
They are all related, as she said, they're reptilian. But I'm not joking. This is intergenerational in terms of the control paradigm, and whether they're on this side of the law or the other side of the law doesn't seem to matter. So you look at Mueller, back in the Trump presidency, who was investigating Mr. Trump. Lots came out about him and how it was that he was seemingly in a partnership with Whitey Bulger, who he kept in jail for whatever reason. I guess he didn't like getting screwed or whatever, but it was a giant criminal enterprise that came to light. And that's precisely what we see. Why should we be surprised by any of this?
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We've been asleep for too long.
Criminal now.
For sure. This country.
We couldn't care, Sean. I think we sat back and we enjoyed watching the grass grow, and had money in our pockets. And as long as things were going fine.
Yeah, as long as black people were fucked up, it was okay. As long as these niggas was always fucked up, who cares? Life is good. Black people fucked up. The country. Black people told us a long time ago the country was always fucked up and what was going on. You niggas shut up. Things are good for us. Now you're coming out crying, oh, Lord, what's going on? What's happening? The country's been taken over by the Jays. It's corrupt. It's wicked. It's criminal. They've got control of the majority of the world now. Criminal organization happening. That's what's going on. God damn it. Go ahead,
my Lord above.
Well, bread and circuses. And I used to always say this. Give them their $5 footlongs and Sunday football and everything's fine. Yeah. It's 3/10 of everything's
Keep
fine.
the dummies playing football, soccer,
all of these
bread and circuses.
But okay, so good news though. There's a lot of good news to be had, and I want to play this clip from a fellow friend of ours. He's been on the show at least once before, Doc Pete Chambers.
Yay!
I wanted to ask you about this as we think about light versus dark, God versus Satan in this clip.
Well, it's been a day here in Central Texas. A lot of good things happening. Guys are getting after it, and we're getting pretty close to exposing some really large rings of pedophiles
Pedophile.
all the way to the top.
What's it do?
And
Jay's want a whole pedophile
blow
ring
your
around the
minds
world.
when you find out.
Yeah.
So pray for us. We're getting busy.
Operation Millstone. I wonder if you can help me get back on the show here, because there are important things going on behind the scenes, and we need that darkness to come to light.
It's coming to light, and I got to say, I've got a whistleblower along these lines. We're filing with the appropriate authorities, as you have to, as the whistleblower statutes require. It is similar stuff. It goes to the very,
That's why I told you 8 years ago, Pizzagate
we're in a
mistake.
position where
Pizzagate was real with Barack Obama and all them ordering children, having sex with children. Oh, you're crazy. These are crazy conspiracy theories. We know anybody talking, when you talk about pizza, you're talking about children. It's code word for children. When Obama was talking about, I'm going to have this kind of pizza and hot dogs at the White House, they were talking about kids. But they own the media, so they gaslight about, oh, this is crazy conspiracy theory. But we know it's all real. You go back and do the research, it all pans out. Ping Pong Pizza was by James Alefantis, who was a Rothschild. They always change their names. You know the hell they are. Why is all these important goddamn politicians going to some fake ass pizza shop in D.C.? Why the hell are they going to some fake phony pizza shop in D.C.? I'm the president of the United States. I'm not going to some funky ass pizza shop down the street. Because all kind of fuck shit's going on up in there. All kind of pedophilia. Everything else is happening. And all the media try to come out and say, oh, you're gaslighting. Now this is all conspiracy. Except for the one guy who talked about it, they fired him, of course. Not allowed to talk about it all. You had the Podesta emails, all that creepy shit going back and forth. They was able to hold on there because American people just can't fathom this kind of evil that runs the world. This can't be true. There's got to be a conspiracy theory. We can't believe they got their dicks in kids' booty holes and ear to all the wicked shit they writing down here. And all of it's 100% true. All of it. You can't be a politician in America unless you're not compromised. They need to know that they own you, that you're not going to go off the reservation. So you got to put your dick in a child and let them take a picture of your ass. Just like in Hollywood, just like in the movie. It's just like in the movie business and the music business. I need to know that your ass is compromised. Go ahead, Joe.
Be fun to get Dr. Pete on at the same time, and let's let people have both barrels, because it is all there, it is all true, it's all verifiable. And here the good Dr. Colonel Pete Chambers is in there on his own, man. I mean, he's got some teammates, but he's the guy. He does it on his own volition. He helps because.
Do me a favor. Pause it for a second, Joe. Pause that.
And, I love it. He's just.
Pause it for a second. I want you to type this in Google. Next thing. Let's see what Google says. You know what's going to say? This is conspiracy theory. Let's see this. As Google say, what was Pizzagate? What was Pizzagate? Pizzagate, because they cleaned it up now. What was Pizzagate? Pizzagate. Let's see what Google tells us. What kind of bullshit they tell us?
That viral during the 2016 United States presidential election cycle, falsely claiming that New York City Police Department had discovered pedophilia being linked to members of the Democratic Party while searching through Anthony Weiner's emails.
Oh, I forgot about that one too. Yeah, Anthony Weiner shit too, but that was before that one. Damn, I forgot that. Anybody, all those guys are dead. Conspiracy theory, and all those police have seen that tape. Most of them are dead. What's the conspiracy theory? Because they weren't supposed to see what they saw, so they were unalive. Because the shit they saw on there was like, they couldn't believe it. There's no theory. Ask me, are those policemen still alive? Why are they dead? Who's seen that tape? Who's seen Anthony Weiner's laptop? What was on it? What they were doing to children? Why are they dead? If it's a conspiracy theory, why are they dead, Joby? People that seen that video on that laptop, why are they dead? I wonder why. This is a conspiracy theory. So go ahead, wait, Joe. Go ahead. Keep
He's a super guy.
Yeah. And what do you make of what he said? It goes straight to the top.
It does.
Straight
It always
to the
does.
top.
Yep.
Joe
Something
Biden,
about it.
Barack Obama.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it
Straight,
is.
let's go to Barack Obama. Go straight to the top, like Pizzagate. It's the same people with the Pizzagate. That's right. Go straight to the motherfucking top. That's why it's a conspiracy theory about pedophilia. Always a conspiracy theory. Then why are there 200,000 children missing every year in certain parts of the country? Africa is more.
On the world supply. And you are
you're on the money supply.
To position people that make your policy into law. Wouldn't you make sure they're compromised, right? Wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't you make sure that there's lots of little kids, if that's what these freaks like? Wouldn't you make sure that all of them were sociopathic, right? They would take the deal, take the money, take the kid, whatever it is, to get their rocks off.
You would make pause that. Exactly. But you're exactly what I'm saying. I didn't see this from pause that. Like I told you, make sure all your leaders in Africa was so psychopaths. That's why they don't build shit. That's why Tinubu, Aruto, all these motherfuckers are psychopaths. That's why they're selected. You would make sure that I put psychopaths in power. Because they're going to do what I tell them to do. They're going to will the people. And they're going to do my bidding. So that cracker's right about that. That's what I've always said. Always going to put psychopaths in power. Obama's a fucking psychopath. Biden's a psychopath. Kamala Harris is a psychopath. George Bush Jr. is a psychopath. Dick Cheney's a psychopath. You notice that? Bill Clinton's a psychopath. Hillary Clinton's a psychopath. Go ahead, Joe. That's what I'm putting in power. Good, Joe.
The similar comment Danny Harrison had made earlier. The politicians are all compromised. They know this is a bad decision for economic plan. However, they have no choice. They are all
exactly. They're all blackmailed.
Growing up, watching
they got pictures of they sticking somebody's booty.
Proposed Vice President Ms. Harris is a great example. He doesn't care if everybody knows he's a liar. He has no empathy. He has no regret. It's nothing that he's been caught out as a liar, that he grabbed this kid or anything else, because these people are sociopaths, right? They don't have a conscience. They don't care. And this is where I come to find, Sean, I think they are actually genetically different from the rest of us. I really, truly believe that.
Of course, genetically different.
And
they're not genetically different from you.
On my show,
yes,
they're not genetically different from you. They're not genetically different from you, white guy. No, they're not. Because you guys are natural psychopaths.
Because they consume people, because they drink blood in these rituals. Now, he's talking at the highest levels. He came from an
you drink
family.
blood anyway from when you eat meat.
So he's talking firsthand. Okay, this isn't second-hand, third-hand. I heard it from a friend. This is a guy who was in an Illuminati family, and he said because they do consume human blood in rituals.
Human blood.
They have
Reynolds is
mitochondria.
That's true. Reynolds is an Illuminati family. So that guy tells you Reynolds that is one of the Illuminati families. Reynolds.
Who they are, and they become less human. Isn't that interesting?
Well, isn't there a disease? And they discovered this disease effectively in the South Pacific, where there was still consumption of people, cannibals. And so anyway, and some of the symptomology, funny enough, matched what Hillary Clinton was displaying circa 2016. People were saying, well, that sure looks like the symptomology associated with cannibalism. God bless your friend, Mr. Reynolds. I've watched his testimony because that's what it is. It's firsthand testimony. God love him. What a tremendous soul.
Yeah, he's a very interesting guy, and he knows how evil. See, that's the hard part for us. It's really hard to impress on people just how evil these people are at the very top. The things they engage in are abominations that are unimaginable, but for the normies, they can't process it. In fact, I have somebody close to me in my life who says, I am in a cult because I want Trump to win the presidency.
Man, also when that guy said that, when I was listening to this video, I thought about myself to like try and look at the people. If I'm to go back maybe years back and tell people all this information I have, trust me, people are gonna think I'm crazy. Trust me, I'll be considered mad. Oh my God, not in Africa. You talking about Obama be doing what? All this. I'll be called the conspiracy theorist.
Exactly, Joe. Exactly, Joe. Because you're in a land of a lot of ignorance. So I told you, shit. You in a land. I always told you, I feel sad for you. You in a land where ignorance is on another level on purpose. So yeah, shit.
Yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, man,
you sitting around at a table like the space alien in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not alone. Even still to date, I still relate. You'll start talking to some people like, nah, let me shut up. I'm talking to you right now.
All right. All right.
How interesting.
You about to get the space alien head put on you.
Man.
Because I want somebody who would actually care about the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and maybe put our nation first versus what? What would you describe the Demon Rat Party to be? If nothing, honestly.
Well, satanic communism would be the way I characterize that. And listen, we're in such a position. You know, I've got issues. Mr. Trump, I like what he has done and a lot of things, but I still got to solve this vaccine issue. Irrespective of that, let us assume that he's speaking the truth, right? That he is going to do these things. We actually have some history with him, that he does tend to deliver on his promises. Not all of them, but a lot of them. If he accomplishes one tenth of what it is he says he's going to do, it may save our republic, to be frank. Versus the other guys, the Democrats, they tell you all the time what they're going to do. They'll tell you we're going to take your money, and they do. They don't lie about how evil they are. They're out here showing it. So we should take them at their word. Let's take both sides at their word, and then make your decision. Which is the better one? Which is the lesser evil? You know, which one is going to improve your life and that of your family? And I look at things in a longer term thing. What are my children going to survive this? I mean, that's the question, right?
As Malcolm X always told you years ago, there's no such thing as the lesser evil. Evil is evil. There's no such thing as the lesser evil. They're both evil. That's like I told you, they're just evil elephants. There's no thing as the lesser evil. Evil's evil. We've been conquered by these motherfuckers who are evil. Go ahead, Joe. Those are things that lesser
for them.
Evil is evil.
Is really easy. Let's avoid child sacrifice and infanticide. And let's do this. Let's roll back regulation. You know why? Because it saves a lot of money. We don't have to spend so much money.
Well, right. And how about drill, baby, drill? How about being energy sufficient?
Yeah.
Right? We don't need to rely on any other nation for. And by the way,
drill, baby, drill now. Let us say,
bring down.
What about Africa getting pause that? They're saying drill, baby, drill. So they're about sometimes can Africa have its oil things back? Oh no. Africa can't be free. That's what these two crackers would tell you. So always be. See, when they talking about their free, they're talking about them. They don't mean everybody else. Because their morality is fake. So there's no lesser two evils. Think about drill, baby, drill. You'll say, okay, well, can Africa get his money back and drill his own shit and be rich? Oh no, we don't agree with that.
He said yes, though. He said yes. He did say yes.
He said yes about no Africa. He said drill, baby, drill. He said about that's no Africa.
Let me go to the comments a little bit as we get to continue. I see 10 Speed in the building. Earlier he was saying that, John Mosquito was asking, does anyone know how to tell the difference between organic watermelon and the GMO when buying?
Yeah, GMO has no seeds in it. It's weirdly shaped, not shaped like a watermelon. I think most ones in our stores are GMO. I don't even touch the damn whole watermelon. I can see it by myself. Go ahead, Joe.
I was watching a video during this weekend on TikTok of so many people so far in America. I'm not sure which state, but different states. People have been complaining about having
Watermelon.
fake watermelons to the
Yeah, they
point
all
where they
fake.
are stretchy. They don't have seeds. The cover is peeling like a nylon.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
just all
They're all fake.
bananas are
The,
stretchy.
the GMO's gone so bad, Joey. You can't even pretend like it's a fruit. It's like, what is this shit here? You can't
Man,
put that in your body.
that is
Forget.
just literally. I don't understand how people, man, and this is what I'm saying. This is gonna lead to civil war with all these evil things they're doing, and people just they're actually just fueling more rage on people, and then
Of
even
course.
them having funding these illegal immigrants. Like this is gonna fuel more rage on people because you're
That would
obviously
they
producing now
that would
fake meat,
that would
producing
that would
fake
they
food.
take me.
No.
That what they told they wanted to do. Klaus Schwab said we're gonna have an e-real world.
Another one,
We're
I
gonna
saw I saw
produce.
this guy who bought the watermelon. It was looking like plastic, right? Then after he
Yeah.
threw it outside, after a week, it went to check and it was looking like a meat. Actually, the reason why he went to check is because it
God
was not
damn.
decomposing. It was starting looking
Nah.
like meat. And I'm like,
And that's shit
God
about. And you see no animals touched it, no birds, no
damn.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's that
Exactly.
shit.
Because an organic fruit, animals always come to literally eat back, and you'll
Of
find it
course.
also composing back on the ground. It's crazy. But also 10 Speed said that not John Mosquito, but Jibba Jabba. I say that you are giving some advice to John Mosquito, saying, seriously, you'll have a better chance at a farmer's market.
Farmers
Testing
market.
fruits
Yeah.
have all GMOs. And
That's what it
10
means to
Speed,
go about Africa. Africa's got a bunch of just farmer markets everywhere. That's what's great about Africa. Go to Kenya, they got markets of food and fresh vegetables right there. You ain't gotta go to no grocery store. Go right to the market, get that real shit. You ain't gotta be, you know, you gotta find a farmer's market when you're in America. Shit. But, but Jibba Jab was right. I wouldn't buy no damn. I wouldn't buy no watermelon out no damn grocery store. I tell you that.
mm-mm. Yeah, you pick it yourself. You check, before you
Hmm.
don't just pick anything packing. You check, you counter check. You don't like it, you go to another store. You go to
And
someone else.
unlike Joby, I love melons,
Uh,
watermelons, cantaloupes, honeydew. I love that shit.
no, I'll eat bananas and oranges. But after eating, after seeing that stretchy
I
banana,
can
I'm gonna
I
go to
can
banana
Oh, that
orange.
was a fake banana. That was a GMO banana. Everything they making we're dealing with psychopaths. Everything they make is fake. That fake banana. See, I don't eat banana. I never been a banana lover. I see that fake banana. You just say, God damn. Offers to fake bananas, fake everything. Because you're dealing with people who are non-organic. That problem with the creation and nature.
Mm-hmm.
Non-organic.
Mm-hmm. Tenspido says, what I didn't know this was happening in my city. Thanks for this. You're welcome. That was at the beginning of the video. And Jibba Jabba says, more seeds means it is not sexed to be female. Okay. Yeah, I've seen melons with more seeds. Actually, like, yeah, that's a nice one. I think, yeah. I've seen the difference between the more seeds and yeah. I used to eat a lot of melon, so yeah, I know. But also see Jibba Jabba Joe Mosquito says I noticed that in Tesco and the melons are rather small and just look deformed. Well, be careful what you guys are buying. I really fear for you guys because hey, I don't know how many things you gotta throw in the
All,
dustbin. Oh
all our foods are mostly poison now, guys.
no,
The bottom
no,
grocery are mostly poison.
how
Sad.
many things you have to throw in the dustbin, finding them damaged or something is wrong. And it must literally hurt you, it really hurts. Because for me, I remember the last mistake I've ever done is buying eggs at a supermarket and I threw away the receipt without eating the eggs. Oh my God. All of the eggs, I think almost all the eggs were rotten. I felt so
Uh,
bad.
That's
So
what
bad.
that's what you get. As a
The next
lesson learned.
minute I got something there, I went ranting and I told them, "You guys, you're very lucky. I didn't have that receipt for the eggs. Would have given me double my sheets." You know, you'd have given me double my sheet. But yeah, be very careful what you buy, and that's the best thing also right here in Africa. You know, I don't know if you guys can. I do believe you can return your things there. Can you rant? Because as we rant, why you
That don't change shit about you having fake food. All the
bad?
food in it, all
You're
the
gonna
food in there is
close
fake.
down. You're gonna close that supermarket, kid, if you don't change shit, because people are gonna mobilize. If we start complaining about your shit,
Finally,
it's
I think Americans have finally started to wake up and realize that it's gone so bad that all their food is fake. Fake oranges, fake goddamn bananas, fake. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it just all happened overnight almost. All these fake fruits you're fucking with. Like, what? What is this garbage here? It has
and
no
now
nutritional value. It's all fake.
Ziba Zaba says, channeling around, I catch streets of San Francisco, cheesy cop show. They focus. Their focus is on Pelosi's 72 sign. That's over 50 years stealing of the public. Okay, didn't get that. But anyway,
That's an old TV show. So I never watched it, so I can't really make description with Jibber Jabber. So it must be some kind of thing on it. It's an old TV show 50 years ago called The Streets of San Francisco. I was too young to watch. I ain't never seen one episode of this shit. I can't relate to it. I can't tell you what. He must be talking about something that they showed on the show.
Joe Mosquito says they're selling melon shaped like foods over there in London. Man, sorry. Sorry about that, Joe Mosquito. It's just an oval shape, a very simple oval shape. And Jibba also says, I love any kind of melon, strawberry too. I pass.
I do too. I do too, Jibba Jabba. God damn. In heaven. Show me no good ass. I no melon.
You don't understand how much I grew up eating fruits, like a lot of fruits. So
you understand how great you were to be able to have a good childhood and shit.
Yeah, like when my mom now took me from where I was staying with my auntie and my uncle, like she started forcing me eating fruit. She started forcing me to eat fruits, and I was doing it willingly.
She was forcing Joby to eat. Forcing Joby to eat healthy was really bad.
Don't force me. I'm gonna do it. Don't inject something I don't want in my body. I don't want. Okay, I'll do it when I want. That's
eating fruit and having an injection is a completely different thing.
I don't care. It's still going in my body. You're not gonna force me. So, Jarvis Cruz says that the real bananas are the small green ones with seeds.
Yeah, the small green ones that you get most in Africa. What they call what are the bananas called in Africa? What you call it, Joby?
Sweet bananas.
Sweet banana. What's the other word they use for banana? What's the other one? Another word they use. Not matoke, not the Ukrainian. I mean the Ugandan language. What's the other word they use for bananas, guys? The green ones.
I don't know.
What the green ones called? Plantain, yeah, plantain. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, like goddamn, I couldn't remember. This plantain, exactly right. I couldn't get it right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. I was like, for a minute, what are those bananas with the seeds? John Mosquito, get the name correct, kind.
So let's go deep. Let's go deep with Joby in and so you want to know what's going on with the eyes. Have Joby do this next to Wednesday. So we're talking about reptile energy. It's an energy, guys. So you guys, I've always touched you guys. So the world we exist in is a lie. Everything we're raised under is a lie. Everything we believe is a lie. So, and all these religions are lies. But they're based in some truth. So there's a force, a hidden force, because we live in multi-dimensions that we can't see. I believe it's either in the fourth or the fifth dimension. They're too wicked to go past that that dimensional space. Because 6th dimension, you have to be vibrating on another higher frequency. So, as all the ancient African texts have already written, they call it the demiurge. That's why you gotta get the Nag Hammadi text, guys, the real Bible, where the Bible came from. It's called the Nag Hammadi. Okay? Nag Hammadi called it Yaldabaoth. That was the commissions. They called Kemet called it Yaldabaoth. The Dogon who came from Kemet called it the demiurge. So it's a certain entity, guys, that created the solar system that we find ourselves in. Remember, everything is an illusion. So we're in a solar system created by this fucked up energy, this entity, fucked up energy called the demiurge. And so what happened is when the creator was formulating the universe, creating it, to create anything in balance, you must have female and male energy. That's why they have anything all male is fucked up, anything all female is fucked up. You must have both energies because it balances out. The universe always seeks balance, guys. Nature always seeks balance. So we're in a system that's unnaturally unbalanced because this thing starts to create a universe without its feminine. Well, the Nag Hammadi text says the female that started doing without the male half. Dogon said it was the male that started doing without the female half. Okay, either way you slice it. So, and so it created its own. This was your goofy Bible. I said that the devil is this thing. Everyone say the devil is this thing, but not literally what the devil is, right? So it starts creating its own angels, its own things to serve it. Doesn't have enough energy to create true sentient beings. So what you have is a form of incest, because it starts creating by using its own placenta. Do this for me, Joby. Go to look up YouTube. I'm not YouTube, but Google, and let's go to the Dogon creation story. We'll use the Kemetic one, but let's say Dogon still got it most of the correct. The Dogon creation story, which is not really Dogon, but that's what they call it, because all the African shamans know this to be true in Africa. Comes out of Kemet, South Africa, all over Africa. This is known. But it's called the Dogon creation story. See, when these goofy Christians saying Amma, Amen, they're talking about Amma, the hidden God, came from Africa, come from no Bible. It said Amen Ra. Amen is the hidden, true creator of the universe. So, let me know if you find anything, Joe. And so Yaldabaoth, the Ogu, not about the door come Ogu. So he jumps out of the, and if you guys look at through every galaxy, the black hole, what you call it, the center of the galaxy, it's not a black hole, white people call it. That's actually a birthing chamber where stars and galaxies are birthed from. And so this, in the beginning, this quasar, this small galaxy called Ogu, jumped out without its feminine half and took its placenta, which is our sun, and started reproducing with our sun. So it was ancestral because that was his placenta. So it was like a form of incest. So everything was created on a low vibration. Everything was all fucked up, right? This goddamn thing was creating incest. And so true creator had to stop it and cut his ass off because it started messing up the flow. But Joey can read it.
Yeah, We're not gonna go deeper to it. We got a few minutes as we get to wind up.
That's what I did. I knew you was about to wrap shit up. That's why I
Yeah.
tried to. You got me going everywhere except for what we're gonna talk about. I knew your slick ass was gonna do that. Oh, I told you
Yeah.
pull it up quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it, but yeah, we are about to wind up. Just letting you know. But it says that the Dogon creation myth is a very complex, but for the
Not a
relevant,
myth. Not a myth. And there's a myth. Not a myth.
yeah.
It's all factual. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Not a myth.
So, but for the relevance of this African story can be summarized as follows. Heaven, which is also regarded by the Dogon as the creator, is called Ama. And at the
Ama.
beginning of time, Ama, a supreme god who lived in the celestial regions and was the origin of all creation, created the earth and immediately joined with it. The stars represented the various bodily parts of Ama, while the constellation of Orion, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is called Ama Bolo Boy Tolo. Huh? Yeah? The seat of heaven, or Ama's navel. And the Ama split into two, creating Ogo, who represents disorder. Ogo descended to earth in an ark
Ogo.
along the
See,
middle.
see, they changing part of it. See, they're not doing the whole story yet. That's Ogre, so they call him Ogre. So that shit is leaving out so much information. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
also
gotta
read
be
another one. So let me
Go
try
ahead.
read this one
That's
also.
gotta be purposeful. Go ahead.
This one says the early story of the universe has to do with a struggle between Ama, the creator, and Ogu, one of her creations. In
Exactly.
the beginning, Ama alone was in the shape of an egg. The four collarbones were fused, dividing the egg into an air, earth, fire, and water, establishing also the four cardinal directions. Within the cosmic egg was the material, uh, and the structure of the universe, and the 266 signs that embrace the essence of all things. The first creation of the world by Amma was, however, a failure. The second creation began when Amma planted a seed within herself, a seed that
Supposedly.
resulted in the
That's
shape
right.
of a man. But in the process of this gestation, there was a flaw, meaning that the universe would now have within it's the possibilities for incompleteness. Now the egg became two placentas, each containing a set of twins, male and female. After 60 years, one of the males, Ogu, broke out of the placenta and attempted to create his own universe in opposition to that being created by Amma.
Exactly. Right there. Pause that. Exactly right. Right there. Pause it. Pause that what Joby said. He jumped out of there, not waiting for his female half to meet him. He started wanting to create his own universe, which is our galaxy. Okay? That's why our galaxy is so wicked, why things don't work. And I'll tell you why the Europeans and all these people come up. Okay? And they weren't supposed to ever be here. Because Ogu jumped out of the pole seed, which Amma had started to create, and wanted to create his own universe without his feminine half. That went against Amma. So he was now put towards the earth and smashed on the ground. So this is the thing that they get the devil from. So if you see, that's parts of the Bible you'll see. God cast out this other thing. So if Joby keeps reading, you'll see that Ogu's energy is reptile in nature. She keeps reading and says it's reptile, the energy. It's because it fell in vibration. Go ahead, Joby. Fell in vibration.
But okay, so in a position that's being created by Amma, but he was unable to say the words that will bring such a universe into being. He then descended as Amma transformed into the earth or fragment of placenta that went with Ogu into the world. Let me read that again.
His placenta is our sun. So remember, our sun is tethered to the biggest sun of Sirius. That's where we come from, star system Sirius. That's where black people originate from true God, from Sirius. So he took his placenta, which was this sun, which was all fucked up. In his life. So what true God did, true creator, hooked our sun, this sun here, back to star system Sirius, to the bigger sun. Our sun is tethered to a bigger sun. To heal what Ogu started to create all fucked up. Everything he created was unbalanced and fucked up because he didn't have the light, he didn't have the power, and now he was creating with his own fucking placenta, which was incest.
Mm-hmm. Also, they're also saying that Ogu interfered. Mm-hmm. Ogu interfered with the creative potential of the earth by having incestuous.
Exactly. Incest relationship with his own placenta. He's fucking his own placenta. The sun is his placenta. So he's making incest. These other creatures he's making are low vibrational demonic. That's what's in these crackers. You get it? Go ahead, Joe.
His counterpart, Nomo, a participant in the revolt, was then killed by Ammon, the parts of his body cast in all directions, bringing a sense of order to the world. When 5 days later, Amma brought the pieces of Nomo's body together, restoring him to life. Nomo became the ruler of the universe. He created 4 spirits, the ancestors of the Dogon people. Okay.
Nomo becomes the human beings that God permeates throughout the universe.
Yeah.
So that's where human beings come from. You start being created straight from the creator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? From Sirius. Then you brought it. Go ahead,
the
Joe.
ancestors of the Dogon people, and Amma sent Nomo, the spirit of earth, in an ark. So the earth was restored. Along the way, Nomo uttered the words of Amma, and the sacred words that creates were made available to humans. In the meantime, Ogu was transformed by Amma into Yuguru, the pale fox, who would always be alone, always incomplete, and internally in revolt, ever wandering on earth seeking his female soul. That is where this one ends.
All right, that's enough. We will give that. They didn't go all the way through. The energy is reptile. Why are white people created? Why does Eastern? Where they came from? See, these are products of Ogu. Okay? Because Africans were brought here to stabilize the planet, to bring it love. I would call you Africans black people, because there was no Africa. You're universal beings. Nobody's no death for you. That's why you're melanated. Well, your melanin goes back to the universe. Okay? So you're brought here to this world that's not balanced. You're brought here to bring balance. And so Ogu would always create things that are not out of balance, non-organic. Get it? I do crazy non-organic beings housed with the energy of Ogun. That's reptile. Low vibrational energy, wicked, evil. Because it's low vibrational. So that's what we're dealing with.
Cold-blooded reptilians.
Yeah, so you see, that's what you're dealing with in human form, and you can't tell. Like people always used to say, why white people act like this? If I just try to love them, will they change? No! They're not created from the universe, from the creator. You got melanin and all those other attributes of universal forces. Asians don't have it. They don't have it. It's on purpose. So we'll have Joby do this. We'll pick this up Wednesday, guys. I'll find Joby the part where it goes in depth, and you see what it says. Ogu becomes reptile energy and low vibrational. We'll get to the whole thing. You say, oh shit, yes, that's what you're looking at. That's who controls all these leaders on the planet of reptile energy, backed by this hidden force of Ogu. The ancient Africans knew all this shit. It's in all the right. That's how I know it. It's in all the right. That's not no God. It's in all the right. If you want to learn something, go get the Nag Hammadi text, guys. It fix a part of it. You got to be using discernment because I'm sure they manipulated that text. So just go get the Nag Hammadi library and start reading some of that. When you learn more from me, you can use discernment and understand that. But these are all myths, and none of that's a myth. It's all real. That's how the universe really works. That's how everything was really created. We come directly from the Creator. There's no fucking Adam and Eve and all this made up shit. Those are myths. That's made up shit. That's why it's unscientific. That's why through science, black people know your genes go off the planet, as that story told you. That's where your genes come from.
Period. But
Anyway,
yes, I'll pick it up
what's
right
up, guys?
on Tuesday. For those who are here for the first time, kindly ensure you subscribe. Ensure you have our app on your phone. If in case you find it hard to find, if you're using an Android device, it's very easy. Just go to the Google Play Store, search for Black Hot Fire Network, all spaced, and you'll find us right there. And also, if you're using any Apple device, it's very easy. Use our website's link, the www.blackhotfirenetwork.com. Ensure once again you share amazing links and articles on our social page in case you find anything informative to the rest of our families. Kindly ensure you do share it right there.
Share on social page. Exactly.
Yeah, join our WhatsApp if interested. Leave a message maybe on the show page or maybe there on the social page, and we'll find a way how we can add you up. Also, check out the Black Hot Fire Network store. Share with your family and friends. Make them purchase some beauty supplements, everything amazing that you can find right there.
I think, hey, has Danny showed? I'm still waiting for the pair. Some of that stuff. Has Danny showed you some of his apparel, Joby? It's pretty good.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm like, goddamn.
I like the bags.
Yeah, the bags. Exactly. I said, Danny, go ahead and put that shit in the store. Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
With the hoodies, we can do different colors and all that. But
exactly.
Yeah, I told him. Yeah. So much love, family. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I hope you guys.
We'll pick this back up again Wednesday, guys.
Yeah, you learn a thing or two. And also, for those who shall be catching this on a replay, enjoy. Again, subscribe and let us know what would you love us to change. It's been 9 months so far.
Now, luckily, they're not gonna hear my voice on Bitch Shoot. Because in Bitch Shoot, me telling the truth about them, we have all kind of racist comments. You no good, dirty niggas.
Man, but yes, ensure that you let us know what would you love to see in terms of changes in our programs and our show. Shout out to Jiba Jabba. He said he loves to see much more of these spiritual shows, and we shall be taking that much more of direction, teaching new ways and bringing much more of the information as much as we can. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Peace.
Peace.